Alrighty, we are live. Give me one quick second to open my chat. Should be live on YouTube as well. There we go. Sweet. Hope everyone's night's going well. Yeah, we have a lot to talk about today with the new rank system, right? Give me one quick second. Yeah, there's a good chance that I'm not really gonna change the army that I'm using, because I did do a few accounts worth of attacks, and they overall went pretty well. There was a few attacks which did end up failing, but that's to be expected, right? But I still hit, so far, 75% hit rate. It's not terrible, I guess. I just feel like now that the fundamentals of this particular strategy are going to be even more highly enforced. And getting a good RC charge and all that. Now where I want the RC to go next, it's right there. That's actually perfect. Uh-oh. Rip to the fox. But I did finish that funnel, so we're good there. I just need to use the other overgrowth in such a way that does well for my army, because that's another thing I noticed about this new hard mode, is that it punishes bad overgrowth. Just hope that all my troops go the correct way towards the hook tower. They should, though, I hope. Uh-oh. Now, unfortunately, I have a bit of a funnel failure here, because the hook tower was the only defense in that compartment. So I don't even know at this point what's gonna happen over here. I could be in trouble. It's actually not looking horrible. Yeah, now it is. Unfortunate. Man, something needs to get the multi-inferno, and then I'm good. But I'm not sure that's gonna happen in time. There's not a whole lot of time remaining. This might happen though. Hello, what's going on? Our top 200 global is cooking right now. I agree. I think that this new Legends mode is good for the game. But yeah, see, this is what I was afraid would happen. It was something like this. It's a 99, but honestly, I can feel pretty pleased with a 99 on the first day. It's obviously not good enough to triple, but yeah, I did 3 other accounts which had 4 attacks each, and each of them had 1 fail. So if this account follows the trend, then I should do 3 triples in a row, right? We'll see about that. New league rank is tough right now. Yeah, it is. It's not easy, but What I'm grateful for is the fact that nobody has upgraded their spring traps yet. We're still dealing with like low-level spring traps that do almost nothing. But I do suspect that near in the future that we can see some attacks come to fail because of spring traps. Won't take long. You changed your army at all? No, I've been using this, bro. This is what I finished the last season with. But I definitely have to be a little extra considerate. Yeah, basically things that were like small mistakes before that usually didn't matter to the outcome now can be punished. So should be able to finish this charge right here. Let's grab the queen. Maybe not. It's okay. This is my typical approach, but I'm a little nervous because I'm going into both of the fire spitters with root riders. It could end up working against me, you know. But I do want to see wall breakers open the wall to the enemy RC. They might not. I think they will. They do. Thank goodness. That's usually the biggest problem, is that the king never makes it over to the other side of that wall in time. But this time he does. And he should be able to cut a better funnel for my roots. And he activates the spell tower. That's kind of a bit of a lucky spiky ball, though. I don't think that is something you can entirely predict every time. Wow, the RC was close to death there. Just gonna be careful here. Yeah, I mean, that previous attack could have been a triple, right, if I didn't have that huge funnel fail. So, the fact that this is coming this close too is good for me, right? It's looking good. Wix, what's going on? You've been waiting on me to go live? Here I am, bro. And Zizzo, hello. RC Charge Healing Tome Root Rider is not working with me. It's totally doing its thing here. I definitely think that players that have been using this will have an advantage because of the experience. There are some people I noticed that switched to it like today, and obviously they're struggling because the mistakes for them are a little less subtle, or more subtle, right? Like there's obvious mistakes, but then there's also like small like deployment errors that it's kind of hard to teach people on the first day. Hello, may you share your army if you can? I can try to share a link, but the problem is that the links usually come up too long on the stream chat. Let me try it though. Give me one quick second. I do have to be kind of speedy with the attacks because I'm not sure how much time I have left to finish this. I might be low on time. I'm gonna have to start paying attention to your hits now. Yeah. As opposed to like just chilling out to the music. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, I just sent this link into the stream chat. So if there is no like text limit on Twitch, then it should pop up. But if I know for a fact there's a text limit on YouTube. So I heard new equipment from Minion Prince is good. I saw a leak and it looks actually pretty average. It doesn't look amazing. Like, it would work on a base like this where you have all these defenses that are just a tile apart. But for most bases, it doesn't actually look that great. Okay. My RC is gonna go here. The bomb tower is always suspicious, you know? Like, potentially there's traps in the area. I did just find a giant bomb there, so I have to be careful. I think this positioning here is good for me, but I am gonna double cycle. Let's go for one more double cycle. I pulled an Inferno Dragon, that's interesting. Two witches and an Inferno Dragon. I'm probably gonna poison that. Three witches. I think that was the full pool. Thank goodness. Because I used my poison spell there. So this first overgrowth goes here. Should be shaping up here now. And now the second overgrowth over here. I think we're looking good now. Can shoot the rocket spears on top of the rage that the Super Valk dropped. We're looking really good. All those troops stole my healers. These troops over here. Wow, nice wall breaker. But yeah, this army is totally still good. Let's see, Eternal Tome plus Rage Gem or Healing Tome with the Rage Gem is better. I think that honestly both can work. Pusam, nice attack, thank you, bro. It's good to see you. Are you the one that's in my friends list? I know that I have one. Pusam. This guy? Is that you? Hero dive for Fireball Rocket Loon's gonna make it tough. I think that the biggest problem is that the max level spring traps do too much damage. Like, they do up to 1300 damage, and the Warden's HP is already gonna be reduced because of the modifier, right? It's gonna be reduced by 10%. But it's already only 2500. Hey, it's you. It's good to see you, man. But yeah, we definitely have a shakeup in the meta coming. Once those spring traps all get upgraded. This is the last attack on this account. I think that I'll go like here with the RC and then funnel the roots in this way. I just gotta be able to destroy the Crusher Mortar quickly. Usually that doesn't happen because of all these high HP buildings. It's risky. Go to the expo, she does. I'll double cycle. Just for the sake of, you know, trying to be safe. Okay. Yeah, look at those spring traps, man. Jeez. I feel like those spring traps are really gonna cause me a lot of grief once they get upgraded. I don't even know if I have the correct funnel here. It looks like roots are gonna go off on me now. Let's use an overgrowth here. It's not the best place for an overgrowth. And honestly, it might cost the whole attack. Because generally the overgrowth does need to be good. I don't even know anymore now if I have this or not. It's definitely a lot standing. Yeah. It's tough. Percent slow here. Unless that's changed again. Let me see all these messages I missed. Oh, they only do half damage to heroes. Okay. That's something I didn't know. So, it's pretty good. I hate the scenery. I love the scenery. Like, as far as the styling goes, I think they did a good job on the scenery. I'm finished, aren't I? Anyway, we still have Clan War League attacks to get through. I have 3 hits in Champ 2 and 3 hits in Champ 1. And in both of those I'm the last attack. Like the last 2 attack. And so I have a chance to clinch both wars. Let's go for this account. Oh, I have to wait for this now? Seriously? Yeah, on my other accounts I did do 3 triples each and 1 fail each on 3 other accounts. And so I'm just under a 75% hit rate because what I did on Rage was 2 triples and 2 fails. And Six Sigma, hello? Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a rough night. In Legends at least. Yeah, I can't even switch my village or anything. Once you're here, you're stuck just watching this brain dead attack. Free loot. Yeah, I really don't care. I leave these bases hoping that people will finish them quickly. Should I go for revenge on him? I'll go for revenge right away. Just to celebrate the fact that the system is working. This guy is freezing the town hall under eternal taunt. Nice 1-star loser. Okay. I am gonna revenge that. I went 2 forward today. It's much harder, yeah. The mistakes are much less afforded, right? I don't even need the loot, right? I'm like almost full, except on gold. I'm just doing it because I'm annoyed with this guy. I won't use reinforcements because that would kind of be a waste on this base. I think this triples. I'm gonna force quit. That's gotta be a triple. He tried everything to get the town hall. He used a freeze spell under Eternal Tome. He was desperate. But yeah, I got him. Okay, let's go for this. Now this looks easy, but I don't want to say that and then fail. I don't really think that sending the RC and the Fox into the Flame Spinner is a good idea in this new Legend mode. I think prior it was fine, but now it's kind of a waste of the Fox. But I think I can skip this first invis, that should help. Let's pull all this over here. Uh-oh, I kind of screwed up the charge here, didn't I? Wow, I really screwed it up. I took it too easy, I guess. It's okay. If I fail this, I really don't care. I wish the queen went inside. I feel like there's a strange chance I can recover this too, despite absolutely failing the charge. Uh-oh. Yeah, Warren's dead. I completely screwed up the charge on this. I'll take the L. Man, that's rip. Yeah, it's okay. I've been doing revenge hits. Yeah, you have. I think it's kind of hilarious that they did this, because doesn't it like not affect you? Like if you have a shield and someone does a revenge attack on you, it doesn't affect you anymore. It's not like before where you could literally get the resources back. Let's see here. I'm probably gonna have to funnel the roots to go to the sweepers next, which is quite delicate, isn't it? Just drop the king and the queen over here. This should work. Oh, nice spring trap. Another spring trap. That could be like half the RC's health gone. If it was max level, right? I do have to tank the town hall shots, right? That's one. Oh, nice. Good job, RC. Just kind of doing nothing for me by following archers, but it's fine. At least I can kill the ice golems here. Okay. Now let's hope I was correct on this entry. One overgrowth here. This is looking promising. Wow, my RC just died. That was a late invis. I might be cooked once again. Warren's gonna die. It's finished. Once the RC died, I knew it was finished. Try Warden Fireball plus Root Riders. So much fun unless you miss the Fireball. I will try it. There's a guy on YouTube named Destro, and he posted a video today about how he was doing well with the Fireball Root Riders. He likes to use essentially something like this. I know there's a skeleton spell in here somewhere. Maybe like this with the Fireball. And I think the reason, honestly, that it works well for him right now is because of the fact that so many meta bases right now offer a lot of Fireball value, like this one. Fireball in the Rage Tower here gets the Hook Tower. And so I have to come up with some kind of a plan to get this base with the RC charge. I'm thinking that I'm going to send her into this Fire Spitter on the left side. Wow. That's some low health, isn't it? Gonna double cycle now. This can work. We're not out of this. Nice furnaces. I did notice in one of my attacks earlier that Diggy was stunning the heroes. That wasn't actually a thing before, was it? I feel like I would know if it was. Let's put that overgrowth there. I'm a little nervous about that hook tower. But I'm also not sure what's happening over here. Why all my root riders decide to walk to the Teslas. Oh, I think I'm gonna fail this too. I definitely messed up the outside funnel here. The king was meant to keep the root riders inside the base. It wasn't the job of the root riders to go around like that. It's close. This could have worked. Burn up some build-up potions on spring traps. I will, actually. I'm not going to do it in these early phases, but I will. Rahu, Royal Champion condition after spring trap rework. Let me tell you something. Yeah. I know what you have to say about that, and I agree with it. Because there was one attack earlier where, right before the recall, that I had watched the spring trap. Let me see if I can find that replay. Like, this was absolutely a situation where I didn't triple anyway. Oh, it wasn't this, was it? Or was it? It was... Hang on. It was one of these. Or maybe it wasn't. There was an attack I did where right before I recalled the RC, she had got hit by a spring trap, and I knew for a fact if it was max level that I was finished. I knew for a fact. Let's see. Let's try to get one triple. Now this base is cool because he kind of gives me the town hall for free, doesn't he? Let's try that. Can double cycle now, just for the sake of simplicity here. How about trigger the rage? Because the RC is in front. That is actually good for me. If the fox was in front, then I wouldn't have done that. I would have recalled. Oh, I hope the king can work fast enough here. He gets both of the spell towers. That's beautiful. It should be easy, but the keyword is should, right? Because the truth is, it's not. Here, I'm gonna put an ice block right here and then use the queen ability. Because once you use the ice block first and then the queen ability, then the queen clones and the giant don't have an effect from the ice block. Oh, I hope I have this. Basically, the issue here is that the fox can go down and ultimately the RC. Yeah. I'm doing my best here, guys. And the truth is, it's not looking great. It was looking better earlier today, I'll be honest. But let's see. The nerf of equipment level is crazy in hard mode. I mean, -6 to epic. Yeah, it's the same as what it was before if you had like max level equipment. That's kind of how that is, right? Close. I did get a ton of gems recently from all these achievements. I mean, I'm sure everybody here did, but there was one account of mine which was Rage, which actually finished the season in the global top 2 clan. And so, wow, they actually reduced the first place rewards. It used to be 50,000 split across the top 20. Oh, those are my attacks complete, are they? They were all fails. And defense is looking bugged today. I don't think that anyone should look at their defense. Most players don't do the last level. Did you use the ores bug yesterday? I did not. There was somebody in my clan that mentioned it, and then I realized, wow. Yeah, he said he got 300 free starry ore because it was bugged. And he's kind of blessed for that, isn't he? No, it's really not often that you come across a bug that actually works in your favor like that. I'm waiting to donate to myself, but somebody is attacking me from the account I logged onto on my phone. Yeah, let me tell you, I'm not a fan of that. I do wish that players in the Legend League can still at least go home. You got 450 starry ore from one revenge attack. Wow. That's a lot of starry ore, dude. Yeah, my clanmate Muzamil. I don't know if he's in this clan right now or not, but he was. He said he got 300 ore, like starry ores for free. What was the bug? I don't know how it worked, if I'm being honest with you. I didn't get to abuse it. How your tournament started? My tournament still in countdown. Are you talking about Legend League? I feel like everybody's been doing Legends so far today. Yeah, this is a base where I would funnel the Root Riders to go from the Town Hall to the core. But obviously the complication with that is these defenses over here on this outer edge. Once they pull the Root Riders out of the way, then you're kind of in trouble. Oh. Wow. I'll get the Rico, I guess, but that's definitely gonna be a choke point, isn't it? If there's any reason this failed, then that could be it. I dropped my ice golem there. Now the ice golems will keep my troops in place. Hopefully, like, to be in the same place for the overgrowth to wake up. Right, like this. I don't really feel like witches are going to be doing me much favors at this stage of the attack. Just clean up. I might get rid of the witches and add another ice golem because of all the damage. I think I still tripled this, guys. That's definitely a triple, isn't it? There's no one to donate in your clan. Are you talking about my clan? Because I can donate to myself. It doesn't really matter. All of our members are scattered between different clans right now doing clan war leagues. If you revenge someone, you will get a huge amount of ores. I wish I had that. Wish I had done that. Nobody told me about it until it was too late, but I don't think that I was even online during the small window of time that was a thing. Okay. Now for this base here, I think I need the RC to get the multi-gear. So I'll go from bomb tower to air defense down here. Probably need her to go to the multi-archer first, actually. And then the expo. Oh, nice. She decided to betray me, but it's okay. She's still kind of cooperating. There we go, that's exactly what I wanted. And hopefully that's a good enough setup for the rest of the base. I'm probably gonna have to put an overgrowth over the hook tower just once. Let's get the king moving too. That's a late first overgrowth. The healing tome looks a little early, but my mini warden was low, and I did not want to lose him. And I think that the spiky bow getting the spell tower there might have been enough to recover an early healing tome. Let's put the second overgrowth over here. And I still have a healthy fox. I think I got this one under control, guys. Think I got it. Nice and easy. Your attack style is amazing. Thank you so much, bro. It's definitely not easy to attack in this new legend mode, but I'm doing my best. My hit rate right now looks around 70%. I did 3 accounts, each with 3 out of 4 triples, and 1 was 0. And so far here I have 2 triples on. And I just want to double check that I don't have any more attacks remaining. I didn't really keep track today because we only had like 4 attacks each, right? 4 or 6 attacks each. I'm just checking my other accounts real quick. Where are you from, bro? I'm from Vegas, which is in the United States. Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, it does look like these last 2 hits are my final 2 hits for today. Yeah, so I did 3 accounts with 3 triples, 1 account with 2, 1 account with 0 triples, and then there's this. Crazy to think someone with only 400 subs and a casual player is better than 99.9% of the community. I don't know, bro. I've been playing for years. I also don't want to act like I'm a pro player, because I'm really not. Oh man, I don't even know what to do on this base. Let's do something crazy. This actually feels like a horrible idea. The fox timing is good, but I don't know if I'm gonna get all the value that I want here. Like, I at least should have tried to get the fire spitter. Okay. The only reason I went for that corner is because I knew it wouldn't be trapped. There was no realistic approach for the RC into that corner except the one I just did, I suppose. Let's put this first overgrowth over the monolith. Let's see if that's gonna work for us. Uh-oh. I probably shouldn't have put that overgrowth there then. Over the monolith like that. I don't even have a fox anymore. The fox is dead. And I swagged the ice block because it was meant to save the RC and it did not. It's so close, man. I feel like the RC did need to get the fire spitter, so that Root Riders just didn't go that way. That was the only thing. I knew for a fact. It's close. Most of the hits are around 90%. Dhoom is better than Gaku. No way, bro. No way. Am I doing Clan War Leagues? I am. I will be doing some Clan War Leagues soon. Good morning, darling. Is it legend hard mode attack? It is, bro. This is the new legend mode. And I just did a plus 30 here. I will say I did watch my defenses today, and I noticed that all the attacks which were kind of just spam were all coming to fail, which I'm eternally grateful for. It means that they finally did their job fixing the meta with something like this. At least the the legend mode, legend league meta. I'm gonna try to get the RC to go from Burst Mortar to Wizard Tower to Archer Tower to this multi-archer. And the reason I think that's better than putting her directly in front of the Wizard Tower over here is because of the angle that she'll be standing over the multi-archer. Because I want her to go next to the scatter shot. Like this. But now I'll double cycle. It's a bit of a early recall for the face, but obviously the fox was low. I don't even know if this approach is correct. Trying to hold the healing tome as long as possible, especially once I get close to the poison tower, like there maybe. I just need the RC to stay alive, please. And hopefully the RC here can get the town hall. Because, yeah, there she goes. Won't be able to say for sure if I'm safe here. This could fail, so. I think I got him. It looks like I do. Especially with a wall break here still. I got him. Nice one. Bro, now is it impossible to get 3-star easily? It's not easy. But it's definitely... I don't know how to describe it. Because... this is kind of how I feel that hard mode should have been. But now we have esports mode. And so I guess this is good for esports players and all, but this is kind of how I felt that hard mode was supposed to be. This new legend mode. Like, good players can still triple, but simple mistakes can't be afforded. I've taken five defenses here, and I'm still up 5 trophies. But I don't think that the calculation for the trophies is the same, because it says I have 5,036. And if I'm up 5 trophies, that means I started the day with 5,031. And that's obviously not correct, is it? And Zway, hello. It's good to see you. But yeah, that's attacks finished today. Out of 24 total attacks, I think I did, like, I want to say, let me just count in my head real quick, because 3 of them had 3. 1 had 2. 4 of them had 3 actually. I did 14 total triples. Why only 4 attacks? I think it's because of the time of the day that I pressed the button here that put me into Legends. So I'm pretty sure that once the day resets, everyone will get 8 attacks. I'm pretty sure that's how that's gonna work. Before update, you hack the Root Rider army. After the update, Supercell breaks your hack. Yeah, I gotta say it's not as simple to get away with mistakes. There were some mistakes I would make that I would oftentimes very easily be able to get away with. And I just don't think that's the case anymore. But yeah, now we have 3 hits here on this number 1, number 9, and 14. And then I have 3 hits in Champ 1. And for both of those, if I triple all 3 of those, then I win each war. I'm honestly kind of pissed Roots are still the best. Yeah, they are. But who knows? Because once Spring Traps get upgraded, then it might be really easy to counter the RC charge. I didn't want to have to learn them. You might have to, bro. This is what I was saying though. If anyone was watching my previous stream, the meta wasn't going to change for a little bit. But just give it time, you know, because nobody has really upgraded their Spring Traps yet. I think that the meta could still go towards dragons. But thank goodness these are just normal mode, right? These hits here. Let's go for this one. I'm just bad with Roots. Yeah, well, the biggest limiting factor is essentially that, you know, you can only do an RC charge with 5 invis. Gonna double cycle here because of the Town Hall being in range. I don't necessarily like to double cycle with inside of a tornado trap, but obviously I'll be fine, right? Nice triple furnace, bro. I'm honestly just gonna wait until the furnaces go. I don't mind taking time here. Won't be much longer now to start the next phase of the attack. It's right now, actually. Wow. Queen kind of being a little low IQ. But I do have a solid funnel here. I'll wait until the poison tower is activated and then drop the overgrowth. Should be any second, right? It's now. Hope I have time, Because time is low, right? Now all of a sudden, all that time I spent trying to wait for the furnaces to get melted could bite back, but it's not going to. We're definitely good here. Robin, hello, what's going on? And CWN Gaming, welcome to the stream, bro. 10% hero damage reduction is a huge disadvantage in the Legend League? I don't think so. I think that finally we have a proper meta that we can defend in now. Wix, I have a horrible overgrowth placement and timing. I get the funnel right. It's just the timing is the hardest part to learn, I'd say. The placement's pretty easy, but the timing, you know, you could find yourself in a situation where you literally walk past all of the defenses that are under overgrowth, and then it wakes up and you get absolutely shredded. I had this kind of a plan in my mind that I wanted to use some strategy which gets the king into the hook tower. I mean, another safe option is to just use the root riders and essentially cut the funnel over here with the RC. Like, get the RC to at least get the scatter shot, and then send the roots into here, into the town hall. The only issue is obviously the spell tower, but that can be pretty easily countered. New Legend League is actually hard and competitive. I think everyone feels the same way now. I've been seeing a lot of comments now. Everyone kind of saying the same sort of thing, which is great. I'm glad that that's where we're at now. Finally. How do I like the new update? Honestly, I think that Supercell did a good thing here. Finally. We should be able to see leaderboards with more of like the actual GOAT names on top. I'm thinking about sending the RC into this mortar, so that she goes mortar, expo, Rico, and then hopefully to the builder hut. That could work. And then send the roots in this way. I might have to trust my gut though. I think I'm gonna just trust my gut. Man, this music is so relaxing. Hey, I'm glad you like it. This is Lo-Fi Girl. This is not like a playlist I made. This is literally like the live stream of Lo-Fi Girl that you guys are listening to. If she went to the scatter shot after the air defense, that'd be great, but yeah, I wasn't expecting her to. So I have to make this invisible. Double cycle. There was no way to go through that without losing the fox, so I kind of abandoned the charge there. I'm not sure if it matters though, because I have the Rage Gem and the Healing Tome. I don't have an Eternal Tome or the Healing Tome, Eternal Tome combo. So I might lose the fox right away. If I do, it's fine, I guess. Oh, are you kidding me? The ice block was early because the Diggy stunned it.
stun the spell tower. It's very interesting. I should still have this under control, but made a slight mistake. What if I fail? This might fail. Just hope something grabs the monolith quickly, because that's really the last threat. It's the monolith. The queen might get it. The queen and the warden together. Thank goodness, because I don't think I had a chance if the monolith was gonna stand around much longer. Now see, this is an attack where I would say quite often before the update that I knew this would be a fail in the new ranked mode. But I can still triple here. I forgot to write I log on. And Life Gem, Shield, Archer Puppet, and all Invis are set back to level 15. Is that true? Is that real? What is that? Well, that's not the case for me. How did that happen to you, bro? Sounds pretty kind of bad luck. Okay, number 1. This, if I triple, then we win this war. It seems pretty basic. I don't think that the RC needs to get the Fire Spirit. It would be nice if she does, but I know for a fact that I've tripled this kind of a base before without that. A skeleton back here could be good value. Like proper distraction. I'm hoping it's a glitch. Oh, that's my my phone that logged onto this account. Yeah, I hope that's a glitch, bro. I'm checking all of my equipment now, just to make sure it didn't happen to me. Okay, I'm gonna use the exact same combo. Apart from a skeleton spell. War is normal, yes. All of these bases here are still in like a normal mode. But we're still failing a little bit. I just want the RC to grab this multi-archer. I could probably redirect her quickly to the Fire Spitter. But I still want to get the scatter shot and the Expo and the Rico. Wow, nice traps, bro. This is a double cycle, by the way. Recall is fine. Yeah, it's not ideal that I left all that high damage kind of standing. The Rico, the Expo, and the scatter shot. That's not what I wanted. But getting the scatter shot will pay off later in the attack. That's kind of how I feel about that. It's a little early on the healing tone, but it's fine. Should have this right. That builder hut's gonna prevent that archer from actually doing anything useful, but it's fine. Always nice to clutch a win like this, though. The rest is all swag.
Imagine that hook traps the warden.
This one?
The one that's currently just rubble.
I don't have to imagine, right? Okay. Yeah, our fails were 82, 95, and 96. And they've already done 93, 75, and 76, so we're good here. And now we have 3 more war attacks. I might do a bit of the next day, the following day legends. Just to get a little bit of extra content. This base looks so easy. Honestly, everything feels easy now that I've spent some time doing
Legends mode.
Everything feels seriously too easy. Now here, actually, what I want to do is get some rocket loons. I could totally just take the whole base down with a bunch of rocket loons. I could. I just worry about the hook tower, you know? This is a pretty easy to hook tower to control with overgrowth, because I get to cover the other fire spitters. But the pathing for the RC here is tricky. She can, if she goes to this mortar, then it screws up the whole charge, because she needs to get the ground expo and the multi-inferno over here to finish this funnel, and hopefully the sweeper too. She doesn't exactly need the multi-gear.
Imagine they increased the modifiers for clan war leagues. I think they should. I think that they should. Damage increase is good in Legends, but you don't like the new league system? Well, it's bugged, isn't it?
I think that, first of all, they made the profiles look kind of garbage. Like, I don't really like the way that profiles look now, with all this right here. They should have left War Stars where it was underneath the all-time best. But, like, it doesn't make sense to have all-time best Legends 829th place, and then best of May 2025 here. But, what I do predict is that soon we'll actually see our rank somewhere over here. Somewhere on this screen it'll show our rank, and then if some players can push their all-time best to like rank 10, even if they don't finish the season there, it will still reflect here. So
there's still time. Fabian, hello, what's going on? It's good to see you.
I think that we need to be patient with this new rank system. That's really the only thing I can say about all of it right now. It's not perfect, but it's also not terrible. It's definitely a step in the right direction. I'll probably use a Yeti on the wizard tower there. Okay. Yeah, the Yeti and a couple of super barbs should get both the wizard tower and the air defense. And set the funnel for the RC to go towards the fire spitter. You know, but in the worst case, I can just use an invis. That's like worst case. See, she should get the... He does. I was hoping she'd get the bomb tower. I think she does, though. Right here, that's good for me. I did nearly lose the fox. So that's a bit less than ideal. I probably could have benefited from bringing a skeleton spell in this situation here with the monolith. But the truth is that the Diggy can do a good job with the monolith too. So I didn't really think too much about it. Oh wow. I have to go see what that was, because that was definitely something that happened outside after this attack. God, it's so hard to focus on an attack when you have something like that going on. I can tell it came from outside. Wow. Please don't time fill.
Okay guys, I'll be right back. Give me one quick second. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. I had to make sure that nobody was outside. Okay, let me take a look here. And Zaki Clashing, what's going on? It's good to see you. I have to look for all the messages I missed. I don't think anyone should abuse a bug of Star. You mean like with the Star Wars? I think that if it's a bug like that, then you should abuse it. I don't exactly think that we should give the creators any mercy. But yeah, the good news is nobody is outside. But the bad news is I don't know what the noise was. And my brother heard it too. And he said it was outside. Anyway, we can move on. Yeah, this is where I was thinking rocket loons, right? Let's remove 2 headhunters and then a super barb, and we can add a minion like this, and that's room for I think 2 rocket loons, or maybe 3 once I lose the super wall breaker. I think 3 is good. They're literally there for the sake of funneling. I don't even want to risk a shot that the RC goes the wrong way on this base. Let's remove 1 witch and keep the 4 headhunters because I actually prefer having extra of those. You're trying to be a terms of service advocate? Yeah, right. You got 7 defenses yesterday, but just 5 attacks and ended up minus 60. Well, see, what it says here doesn't exactly reflect what happened in reality. Because look, I have let me pull that up again. Yesterday it says I did plus 46, but I actually have 5,107 trophies. Is that the same Damien in the TF4 war? It is. It is. Should I start new account from 0 or buy a new one? You should start a new one, because now you can be competitive in lower town halls. That's not exactly a thing that existed before. Looking at you first time after update, also feeling jealous because I couldn't abuse the ore bug. I didn't have the ore bug, so I couldn't abuse it. Okay. Now the only thing is, should I be safe and throw the fox timing? I feel like I should. And what I mean by that is dropping the rocket loons first. I don't feel like that's entirely too safe, especially if I want a double cycle. I think I'll miss it. I should probably drop the RC first and then the rocket loons. Let's go for it. You have 5,100 trophies. How? I don't know how, bro. I think that there's an issue with how trophies are calculated right now. Wow, she does go the wrong way. I hope that she can get the... She does, thank goodness. I feel like that was needed there.
for her to get the multi-gear. I walked into like every trap there though, didn't I? I'm running out of root riders. I should have this right. It's kind of close because I don't know if the RC can live for too much longer. I need the giant to tank the Rico now. That's his job. Kind of close, I guess. Closer than I'd like.
Legend day started. Okay. I can do some attacks after one more triple. This getting this last base here pretty much locks in the win. And I don't even need to triple. I just need like I just need literally 1 star. But I'm gonna triple. I have a dilemma. My demo seems to be short a couple numbers. Anyone send me theirs to compare?
You're such a troll, bro. Okay.
I was thinking for this base to run
a fireball. The question is, how do I want to set this up exactly? What I'm thinking is to do an RC charge, because he has a sweeper hiding. I did notice that earlier. Like RC charge recall up until the expo, and then launch the fireball into one of these recos. I can use furnaces, I can use rocket loons. It'll all work. Let's use the furnaces. I trust those for an attack like this, honestly.
I have to switch though because my phone is logged onto this one. You're definitely not done trolling, bro.
Someone donate me. Let's see. This
is it's for first place too. It's not even just for getting a win here, but it's for first place. I think that we're gonna have first place regardless because these guys are losing. We ended day 1 tied in second place with chaotic charge, and this clan was in first. I don't know how to pronounce this because
I don't speak this language. But, and then in day 2, we won this war 44 or 43 to 39, and we were alone in second, with this clan in first. Honestly, this is one of the biggest reasons I like watching, because of being a troll. Okay. Let's get this. I would just probably use a few early rocket launchers to get those. Why are you speaking so low and slow? I don't know, bro. It's nighttime, so I'm usually pretty quiet at night. I can even skip this first invis. Let's put a furnace here, a couple there, and one behind the warden in case he has any kind of a run-in with the king and the prince there. I'm gonna zoom way out. You know, really what I should bring with this army is a baby dragon, or literally just anything to funnel with. Because right now all I have are like extra rocket launchers. I have time. I don't want to go too crazy over here. While I have a ton of time. I think I'm about to swag the redeployment of the RC, as well as like 1,000,000 spells. Like I don't even need the RC anymore. Check this out. Here's 5 invis, and then here's an ice block, and a RC stuck inside of a recall spell. Super easy. You always be tweaking armies to the base or just being versatile with different armies. Well, I know when Fireball is good, right? It's obviously for something like this. But now we win this war, and we're locked in first against this clan, and we'll be a decent margin ahead of second place. If this Korean clan can defeat Chaotic Charge, then we'll be more than 10 stars ahead of second place by the end of the day. We're looking good here. We're cooking up a result, guys, on the leaderboard. Just obviously we can't lose, right? But now we can chill and just go for some Legend League. I have 8 attacks on this account, and I don't even know how it's gonna go. I'm expecting a lot of fails. Yeah, should have drawn a peen on the base. terrible, bro. Okay, let's go for some legends. Wow. I think that these kind of like lone town hall kind of bases might be meta. I think so, and it's because of how much damage that the town hall does in this particular mode. It's quite a lot of damage. What's double cycle? We can double cycle one more time, right? And walk across all the bombs, are you kidding me? Yeah, that was definitely not good. I should have, been a little less haphazard there. I'm just hoping that this log launcher finishes the monolith. It does. It's eventually going to get the town hall too. Even if all my troops skip the town hall. My RC got forced to an ability. It wasn't even me that pressed it. So, I can still be in trouble here. It already doesn't look like there's any route riders left, so I'm not even sure about my chances. I'm absolutely cooked. Now, do you guys think I failed that because of the RC charge? Because the RC charge forced me to use the log launcher. I was trying to recover the value that I missed.
I think that's a reasonable possibility. And Ashish, hello. Welcome to the stream.
I think that if I had done a better RC charge there,
I would have had better chances. It's hard to say.
And the reason I think it's debatable too is because of how long the town hall would be standing. It would have been standing a while before something could actually go and grab it. But one thing I do like is that only the top 100,000 players
got into Legend Leagues. Rusu, hello. Now Legend League is getting hard to 3-star.
It's more difficult than it was previously. There's no question about that. But I still think that there's a good chance if you follow decent attacking fundamentals. And have a good plan from the start. This is what I feel like the pre-existing hard mode should have been. I probably could have used the last Invis to grab the multi-gear. I guess that would have been good value. But I ultimately decided to recall, obviously. I think I got this. Oh, my queen is dead. Are you kidding me? I don't know what happened to her. I just noticed. She still has clones. Walking around a little bit. There's still a pretty solid chance, actually. Just gotta manage the hook tower properly. This rage that the Super Valk drops is in a lovely position to get troops in or to get my rocket spears off and finish the base.
Let's see. I feel like the loons having the launcher hurt. Healers were basically gone by the time you hit the crusher on the previous attack. Well, see, the reason I'm going for rocket loons is because of the Super Valkyrie. If I just did regular loons, then this wouldn't be a very good log launcher combo. I'm trying to be a little versatile and use a combination that'll work in the log launcher. I'm just waiting to send another request at the moment.
Feels like Town Hall 15 is back, all attack fail. Okay, so I would say actually, if you look at the values that the defenses had back in Town Hall 15, as well as like obviously the heroes, that we're finally back in a comparative meta to Town Hall 15. This esports mode is definitely much harder than Town Hall 15 was. People are trying to say Town Hall 15 was harder than esports mode, and they don't know what they're talking about. I can tell you that. Town Hall 15 was difficult, but there were still a lot of strategies that were working.
Yeah, no, I do know.
What I think could be complicated with this base is how the roots are going to behave after, say, the monolith. It's not clear where they'll go next. Like, it would be nice if they went straight to the Infernos, but the question is how to control that with the overgrowth. I don't want to use any more Invis. The value for a funnel is just not great anymore. It's not worth any extra Invis. But I'm gonna get going here on the king. I just don't know what's gonna happen with this hook tower over here. My queen is dead. Well, that can cause a fail rate. If there's any reason I fail this, it's probably that, right? But yeah, I knew there's a potential that root riders can go to the Exponix. Wasn't sure about how I could get that as a proper funnel. And that's exactly what's happening. I just have to use the last of my invis now to carry the RC. I think I'm cooked, guys. Did I really get murked by someone that's running a defensive warden? I think I did. It's really unfortunate.
New mode is hard. I'm currently in Electro 33, or are you only playing with I don't know what the modifier is in those other leagues. And I'm sure even just having a slight modifier can make a noticeable difference.
Should get this percent just in case it matters. I don't think I do though.
Warden new meta? Yeah, until you walk into, literally it'll only take just 2 spring traps.
Somebody did mention though that spring traps do only half damage on heroes. And so I think instead that it's going to take 3 or 4 spring traps to knock out the warden.
I'm loving the new Legend League. I love it too. I think they did a huge step in the right direction. I'm kind of happy I wasn't pushing last season. Gives me a chance to grind my way up and not get placed and get rolled. Well, you just have to be half decent not to get rolled. They should rename this update Revenge of Molt. 2 stars wins ranked.
They should. Because definitely the top players are going to be failing too, right? I guess I'll send my RC over here. It's risky because of the space that's there for the bombs. Oh, she's gonna go over here next, is she? Grab the air defense, why not?
Completely changes how you have to attack now.
The attacks have to be better. I agree. But I still think there's good chances to triple. Especially with armies like this. I forgot to drop the mini worm. That's a small mistake. Wow. Now overgrowth is just there for placement. like finishing the funnel. Pretty much. It's not the greatest. I think I'm gonna triple this, guys. That one root rider's gonna do nothing, but it's fine. Should triple.
Defending wording meta. I had 1 triple and 2 time fails tonight. That's not bad, is it? I think that the hit rates are going to be below 50% for a lot of people. Yeah, usually time fails mean that you were like pretty close, right? But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it a night after these last 4 hits. Once I get through these last few attacks, I kind of wanted to do the rest of my own just to figure out the attacks just with good focus. But I will be live again tomorrow, and I could probably do some hits tomorrow from today, if you know what I'm saying. I'm just feeling kind of tired, that's all. I'm using Warden, Fireball, Rocket Loons. It's tough, but I'm trying to master it. It's tough, man. I don't even think that you're, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think you're playing at a disadvantage by using that kind of army. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Hope she goes to the Fire Spitter. She should, though. The angle is definitely good. I'm just gonna double cycle here. I don't want the Town Hall to shoot at me. I lost the Fox, but I pulled the poison. So we're definitely in an okay spot. Pulling the poison was definitely good. Wow, my RC already has like almost no health. Or my queen, I meant to say, has almost no health. I'm just not sure what to do with the Town Hall. Do I overgrowth it? I feel like overgrowthing it now is a bad idea. Let's put a... I don't know if the Ice Block is good there. It might be. This plan was crazy, wasn't it? It might not even work. Yeah, rip to the RC. The heroes are the main concept and they're nerfed in Legend League. You're exactly right, bro. I think that
that should be taken into huge consideration. And you know, the whole thing is that I don't really feel like the attacks I'm doing are terrible. I just feel like now the bases are fighting back properly. So it's gonna take time to adapt. This is a base I did a 1-star on last season. And the reason is because of I dropped the RC near this little wall piece and she went to the wizard tower next, and I meant for her to go to the fire spitter. You know, that doesn't sound like a mistake that would cause a 1-star, but it was the beginning of what went wrong, essentially. This whole thing is so dangerous to put overgrowth on. So, like, it's good for freeze, but anyway, we can move on. Witches don't work here, I will tell you that. I think you're right. I think that the witches are not doing a great job anymore. This guy left a hole here. I'm wondering if I should use it. I don't typically need to use a hole on this base, how it works over here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use it. Nice traps, bro. That's recall. I don't really want to deal with running into any more traps. Now the first overgrowth, I'm putting right there. And the ice block right here. I do think that the queen is somewhere that's not quite advantageous for me. Hopefully the giant can do some work over here. I should hope. It's so close. But it is a successful wall break over on this side. So if the queen can finish the monolith, then I have this. Thank goodness.
Super Yetis might be alright. You haven't tried anything? You should try stuff.
The reason I like Super Yetis now is because of Fireball. Not because I think Super Yetis are actually good.
The big problem inherently with Super Yetis is just the way they get stuck behind walls. And they don't have a bag of Yeti mites like the normal Yetis do. There's no indication here, but
when Yetis die, they drop a bag, and Super Yetis do not do that. That's really the only reason I do not like Super Yetis. I remember we went to Clan War League a few months back, and it was against a clan that this was right before the Super Yetis dropped, and they nearly beat us with just a huge Yeti spam. And they nearly defeated us. It was not good. This was a base I saw earlier, but I don't even remember if I tripled it or not. I think I failed it, actually. I suppose I'll try to do something different in that case. But I know there's Teslas over here. Ah, nice traps, bro. Wow. I definitely walked into a load of traps. Wow. Are you kidding me? Did you guys see that? 2 spring traps. I'm surprised the RC didn't find those. I don't know if I'll triple this, guys. I already feel kind of discouraged after that RC church. The RC went the wrong way. She's dead. I gotta get rid of these witches. I can pretty much already tell you guys that. These witches are not doing really anything for me. It's hard to put them in a position where I know for sure that they won't die. They're just kind of useless. Wow. Look at those healers being just incredibly useful. This is difficult, guys. Game is hard now, it is. The only friendly challenge I had was in TF. The CWL clan is dead beside ward hits, yeah. Are you in some random clan? I think you are. I would have been able to grab you at least a spot. Already on defense, I have an 85%. Didn't I just do an 85%? I did. It's not the prettiest log, is it? 2 85s, 2 82s, and 3 triples. Oh, there's one more attack. Can you skip ranked battles like regular battles? You want me to do this? Is that what you're saying? These are regular battles. But, there's no reason for me to do this. The amount of loot that they give you now in these, ranked battles is too much. I was asking for ranked battles. I don't know what you mean by skipping them. You can skip them, like just not do them, and try to demote that way. But there's really no benefit to doing that. This guy tried to hide a sweeper, but it's obviously not well hidden, because there it is. I just don't know where the RC goes next after this. She goes to the scatter shot, it's perfect. She does. I don't want any more value. I was hoping she would go and walk to the multi-inferno, but that builder hut was in the way. I don't want to drop the king too early in this case here, because he might just walk too far forward. It's better to send the roots first. Overgrowth. And then the king. Now in this instance, the king might have been late, because now the queen's targeted by this expo. I might have this, guys. This is looking pretty promising. Let me drop that poison. It's a little late. This definitely looks like I got him. I mean, with swag.
He's asking if there's a skip button in regular battles. There should be. I hope you guys can address him, because I have no idea what he was talking about. Supercell should change the name of the game to Clash of Root Ratters.
They should. Because seriously, nobody, even in hard mode,
you know, Root Riders have been the preferential. I'll keep in mind, if I finish perfect in Champ 2, I'll feel confident enough to perform to your glory, Sir Lord Dhoom.
Okay, guys. That's Legends finished for today. I got plus 266, which I don't know how to feel about that, because plus 266 would have been my worst day of last month with Root Riders, but obviously it's the attacks are much more difficult, so I don't know if this is good or not. I mean, this is 50% after 8 attacks, so I'll go for just like a couple more attacks, and then I'm gonna call it good on the stream. I really only want to do just a few more. I'm just not sure what to do with these witches. I mean, I definitely feel like I should get rid of them, but the question is what to replace them with. Replacing them with a Yeti would be good, I think. There was a combination I used previously where I had a Yeti and 2 ice golems like this, and this was working well for me. And the reason I like the Yeti is because of pathing for the RC. I think we can try this. Let's try that. Okay. Put the RC here, and then a Yeti and 2 super warps. I It's like the most obvious bait ever. But I'm still gonna roll with it. Didn't need to lose the fox there. That's good that I didn't, honestly. Send one more ice golem. And it's actually nice having that extra ice golem. As far as cover for the queen goes. This might not be the greatest position to be in. I might get this, guys. Depending what the rest of my troops do in this compartment here. If they can get, like, at least the Rico. Ice block for the win, right? Let's pray that's enough. It might not be. Guys, I think I got this.
Close one. Looking forward to tomorrow night, yeah. Go to sleep, dude. It's 2 a.m. That's crazy.
Go to sleep, dude.
Good night, bro. OG Dunes, it's good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm doing, like, I wouldn't say I'm doing horribly, but I'm definitely gonna have to, there's definitely an adjustment
That I'll need to make.
Let me switch because my phone is logged on to Havoc as well. A few adjustments. I already have some bases which I feel like are going to do a good job.
This base here. The scariest thing about this base is seeing that Crusher Mortar. Especially in a position like that. That thing is primed to tear. Let's try this. The plan here is to funnel the roots to go from the back of that fire spitter into the town hall area. That's the whole plan. Should be pretty simple. My deployment bar is a little out of order. But But yeah, see, the Crush Mortar actually killed my queen. There was nothing I could really do to save her there. Apart from maybe like earlier spells, but like it's hard to react in time. The healers are doing a solid job for me. Would be nice to have some healing for the warden. But I hope that this is enough here. I think I've done a pretty solid job up to now. Yeah, my warden's dead. It's so close, guys. I think we have like a 99 or a 98 on our hands. 97. Close one.
Any tips for Town Hall 13? You should be using a lot of blimps. I don't think that the meta for Town Hall 13 is actually too difficult. Your Clash of Clans game app not open, auto close, go home screen. Why?
You mean like your game crashed? That's what that sounds like.
Your game crashes every time you try to open it. There's definitely some compatibility issues with the update and your device.
I don't know if I can help you with that though.
That's definitely an error that's out of my control.
Okay guys, one more attack. And then I'm calling it on the stream. I already did perfect attacks in Clan War Leagues. And so now I'm just attacking for chill. One other change I'm considering to this army is getting rid of the Icebox spell. And bringing something instead like an Earthquake spell. On a base like this it would be good. Oh, are you kidding me? I dropped the Icebox by mistake. I didn't mean to do that. I'm kind of playing with a wonky fox timing here. This is muscle memory at this point. Wow. But yeah, like a log launcher here would be good. I just don't want to use it now because I have already committed to this approach. Essentially, really all I needed was the final set here with RC. This should work, I hope. It's looking pretty promising. I would have an ice block at this point, but I kind of wasted it at the start. It's so close. And I think I got him, actually. I don't want to celebrate too soon, but the resistance is quite low at this stage here. I got him. That's lovely.
First say about this update, are roots good after update? I think that they're gonna be good for the next few days.
When everyone still has low level spring traps, but I'm upgrading them right now. And so I think that by the time these spring traps are finished, that
there can be some pretty solid counters to root riders in terms of like base building and trap placement, things like that.
Okay guys, I'm gonna call it on the stream because
I'm feeling pretty tired. I don't want to, you know, go on autopilot with these attacks, you know. So
there was a good viewership today, I'll say that. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out, even if you were just lurking. So
I'll be live again tomorrow and
probably go through a ton of Legends hits,
as well as
obviously day 4 against this clan. These were our competitors for first place, but I think they're losing today. So we're gonna be in first place on our own. So
if we can cruise through the rest of the wars, then we should be on the leaderboard soon. Okay, y'all. I'm calling it. So y'all have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, take care and